hydration station. Grab your beverage of choice. I will encourage water because it's good for you, even though it tastes like literal air. It's still good for you, okay? Cheers. I hope you're having a good day. Jen, that goes for you too. Drink your water. It's good for you. We got some crazy parents, okay? They're entitled, their parenting is out of control. And if you are a parent, I'm not a parent, so what advice could I give to people? None. I need your thoughts. I need your thoughts and opinions in the comments today on the parenting we are about to witness together. This woman constantly photoshops her daughter's body. You already lost me.
I'm already angry.
To look like this. She's 8. And this is the photo she posted. First day of 1st, 4th, and 6th grade. How? Look at that. I'm zooming in. You can't even say it's not photoshopped. It absolutely is photoshopped. Your precious little beautiful daughter is now going to grow up with body issues because you put an insecurity in her head that she might not even had, and she absolutely shouldn't have. Look at that. That makes me sick. She's a child. A literal child. 4th grade. I'll be damned. My father tracking me while I'm on a date. So many questions. We got some text messages. Where are you? We just left grilled. Which one? Winter Garden. So you're not at the Botanic Gardens? No, we're chilling in public. There's an iPlay we're going to, the arcade. Why have you turned your location off? Why are you tracking me? How old are you? That's what I want to know. How old are you that you're on a date and your father is texting you nonstop following your location? I've never turned my location on to those things. Like, you know how people are in relationships and they turn on their sharing location or even their Snapchat location? You're out of your damn mind if you think I'm turning that on. For Snapchat, number one, I don't want people to see where I am. None of your business. You don't need to know. You don't need to know if I'm at home, if I'm not at home. Lila. Parent took my antidepressants because I slept through my alarms. I don't even know what to do anymore. That does not seem like the right way to go about it, but let's find out what really happened here. We got some text messages from mom. Come here. We decided you are done taking your medication. It is making you tired and lazy. Don't think about arguing with me because we already hid it. Uh-oh. Please don't do that. I will literally get sick if I don't take it. It's not safe to just stop taking it out of the blue. I did some research. You will be fine. We have to leave at 7:30 tomorrow. Be up. I will stop taking it, but let me do it slowly because it is genuinely dangerous this way. Please. Please don't argue with me. I am over it. Can you call me? Oh my God. No. This is not the way to go about it. Are you kidding me? With something like depression and medication, it absolutely is not okay to just like cold turkey that. You have to transition. Like, putting even the physical aspect aside, their mental, like they're dealing with depression. To cold turkey that could end very badly. Oh, and then I would never feel safe going to my parents after that to talk about my depression or anything like that. Parents, I really need you to weigh in on this one because I feel like that would be very hard as a parent to deal with a child that suffers with depression. That would be so difficult for everybody. So I need your opinions on that. My hair is a goddamn mess. Oh my God, I lost my chapstick in the midst of all that chaos. My mom's response when I came out to her. Haven't talked to them for 2 weeks now. This one's gonna make me sad. I don't like stories about that when you come out and the person you come out to is not supportive, let alone your parents. Okay. Hey mom, honestly, there's something I haven't told you guys because I've been nervous about your guys' reaction to it. But I've been dating a girl named Blank for over a year now. You guys can call me to talk about it, but I didn't want you guys to be mad at me. The response, well, I guess she can pay your schooling. I will not continue paying. Make your life as you please. All over your child loving someone of the same sex, the same gender, that it bothers you that much that you're gonna threaten not gonna pay for your school, do whatever you want with your life. I will not continue. Like, really, you're gonna not pay for their education because they've chosen and have fallen in love with a girl and chose to tell you about it? Really? Like, I would feel so bad as a parent. with that kind of reaction. That would not sit well with me if I did not support my child in that choice, in that decision, in those feelings, you know? That's really sad. That's really, really sad. Mother impersonated me to BOFA to remove $1,500 from my account of my awarded scholarship money as punishment for her ex-husband not paying for her vacation. What? Hold on. And we got the banking screenshot of negative $1,400, and now you have $21 left. Impersonated me, that's illegal, from my account, awarded scholarship money. Like, you earned that as punishment for her ex-husband not paying for. I can't. I'm so angry. Like, this is not what parents do. It's not what parents should do. This is like mind-boggling to me that there's actually parents out here doing this and behaving this way and treating their own child that way. It's mind-boggling. I guess it's true when they say that not everyone should be parents. It really is. I, at this point in my life, should not be a parent. And I have no problem saying that. I live a very selfish life. I want to do what I want to do, and I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. That's where I'm at in life. I don't want to give all that up to raise a child. That's why I'm not having children right now. Some people should not be a parent. I'm some people. Mom just asked me for $600 when I work a minimum wage job, then tells me to stop spending. It already doesn't make sense. We got text from Mom. Do you think you can lend me and Daddy $600 until next Friday? We were approved for a car, but we have to put down $1,100. We only have $500. Won't have the rest until next Friday. $600? I don't even have $600.
Excuse me.
Oh, you should have a lot of money. So should you, Mom. Stop spending. The most I have is $300. Boy, how are you gonna ask me for money and tell me to stop spending? That was my reaction. That is what I was going to say. You have some audacity to talk to me about finances and spending when you're the one asking me for $600. Take a look in the mirror there, pal. Who should be budgeting and not spending? The person who needs to buy a car and needs $600. And boomers wonder why their kids don't like them. Oh boy. Kids have a right to privacy. They aren't property. A mom or a parent or someone replied, ha ha ha, yes they are, and if they want privacy, they can move out. Wow. That's just such a very like black and white way of thinking. But I feel like that's the biggest debate with parenting is the privacy thing. I remember I mentioned in a video that I don't agree with parents reading their child's diary, and a bunch of parents were in the comments laughing at me and being like, oh, that's because you're not a mom yet, but just wait. So I think privacy is a very big thing. I get it. If you live under this roof, that's like a saying I heard so many times growing up from, you know, authority. It's if you live under your parents' roof, you abide by their rules. Privacy is a privilege. I've heard both sides to this. So parents, I want to know, what do you guys think? Do kids have a right to privacy? Or not while they're under your roof? What do you think about that? My mom is abusing our brand new security system. Dishes done by 3 p.m., okay? I get home at 3. Is 3:15 okay? If I look on the cameras and they aren't done by 3, there will be consequences. Wait, what? If they're not even home till then? I can't have them done that fast. It's 3 now and the dishes aren't done. That's a day of no tech. Oh my God. Okay, Mom, we gotta chill. It's 15-minute difference. If I'm in school and I'm not getting home until 3, the dishes physically cannot be done by 3. That is such a controlling, that's concerning. That's a little bit concerning for me. That's like raising a red flag. And I'm like, that's a bit much. They're watching you, they're controlling, they're threatening you over a 15-minute difference of dishes being done. It's wild. All right, we got a Facebook post. Comedian Brad Williams raises over $30,000 to send bullied 9-year-old kid to Disneyland. I remember this story, I think, if it's the one I'm thinking about. We got a mom in the comments. I'm sorry, but this is ridiculous. My son has autism and has been bullied for years. He came home crying many times. I told him to stop being a, definitely can't say that on YouTube, a weakling, we'll say. If you can't handle being bullied or not, like what? If you can't handle being bullied, you're not going to be able to handle anything. I told him I didn't care, and if he came home to me crying again, I would give him something to cry about. Okay, so this is borderline abuse. He is 14 now and doing great. Is he doing great? Or is he just pretending to you that he's doing great? And he'll be in therapy when he's older talking about his childhood to his therapist. If he is still getting bullied, he knows better than to tell me. It's life. Parents need to stop and let their kids work it out. My son used to say he wanted to... This is so sad. My son used to say that he didn't want to be alive anymore, and I said, do it, because if you can't handle life now, you're really going to be effed. We need to call CAS. That's not even funny. And I know that this is an old story because I remember hearing about this years ago. I'm sure that comment got reported. I'm sure this became a thing because there is no way I would read that comment and feel good about just scrolling by it. That makes me very concerned for the well-being of that child. Not even in any type of joking manner. That is terrible. That makes me so sad. This is what you do when your child refuses to give you her password when it's time for phone check. Then pretend like you don't know the password. Well, you won't need the password anymore, Jada, because you can't use it now. I don't play with my children. I'm not your friend. I'm your mama. And if anybody gets her another phone, I'm going to do the same thing to that one. Oh my God. Look at that. Not a little scratch. You know, could have just changed the password on the phone, tucked it in your drawer, you know, took it away. Perfectly good phone. Nope. We got to smash it to pieces where it's hardly recognizable, where the screen is dangling from the back of their phone. That's a very good lesson. A very good lesson to teach your children. A very reasonable thing to do when you don't agree with something. Gotta do all that? Man, that's a perfectly good phone. I thought I found an airtight escape from my abusive family in the form of a great job on the opposite coast. Guess not. Ploy number 397866 to keep me from leaving. Unannounced vacation that conveniently starts on the same day as my job. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little confused, so I'm excited that there are text messages here. That was a little too much for my little brain to figure out. We got, oh my God, you have them in your phone as egg donor? Oh, you have a very bad relationship with your parents. That's sad. How many times in this video have I said that's sad? Usually I'm laughing all the time. I bought the tickets to Miami for the 6th. Please pay me back as soon as possible, $640. Wait, what? Why would you buy tickets for then when I've told you 100 times that it's my first day at blank, which is the company? Where do the flights even leave from? Boston. You can ask them if you can start later. You will have just graduated. They cannot force you to do anything. Really, OP, you act like an ungrateful witch sometimes. You act like it's a punishment to spend time with your mother. I bought the tickets already so you can figure out what you need to do. No, Mom. I'm not going to postpone moving to Seattle by a month so that I can go on a vacation that I never signed up for and have to pay for? Absolutely not. It's crazy that parents feel that entitled, especially when we're adults at that point. It's like, do you really think you have control over my life just because you gave birth to me? You don't. You absolutely don't. Orphans would give up anything to have a chance to go on a trip with their mother. Not if their mother is toxic. That's not true. Spoiled brat. I'm contacting your recruiter at company and moving your start date. I would lose my mind. I would lose my mind. I would frickin' lose it. Mom, if you contact my recruiter, I will lose it. You can't. I would contact my own recruiter and be like, yo, my mom's crazy. If you get a phone call from her, please ignore it. Don't listen to her. Stop acting like a toddler having a tantrum. If you won't take responsibility for family obligations, I will. You are so high strung, I don't know how you will survive on your own without your loving mother. You need a vacation for your anxiety. It can be relaxing and help you recharge. This just sounds like a narcissist is trying to manipulate the situation and turn it on you and then try to make it like, oh, it's about your anxiety. I'm doing something nice for you. No, you're trying to control me. I got a job. I'm moving. I'm an adult. I'm not obligated to family. That's one thing that you learn as you go older, and you learn it in therapy, that you are not obligated just because they are family. If something is toxic and unhealthy and doesn't serve you good things, you are not obligated to keep that person in your life. Doesn't matter who they are. So, goodbye, mother. I really hope she didn't call your company. Well, you guys, parents, please enter the chat. I need some parent perspective here. I got no experience of it, obviously, so let me know. I'm out of here though, you guys. Stay classy out there, stay sassy, and I'll see you tomorrow.